turned off my pot maybe about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, and I went to sleep for a few hours. I want some that Italian seasoning was a hit. I actually don't need sides on my plate, so there are no rice and corn and peas. I don't need any of that. I just want some meat, but I want some seasoning, some sauce on my meat. But I used a whole package of Lipton onion soup mix, and then I threw in some Italian dressing. And it is so good. Oh, this is beautiful. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, that was nice. I got this, I believe, from Aldi. I'm so tired, but I want to go into my craft room and get out most of that stuff. I'm so sick and tired of that room. Boys and girls, I'm gonna have to show y'all that room and see, so y'all can see why I'm going crazy. Mm, mm, ooh, definitely good. Mm, mm, mm. I always. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, that's enough. I can't get another piece in me. That's enough. That's all I can eat. Mm. I feel like my stomach's gonna explode. Oh, I feel like I'm about to lose my stomach. My stomach is so tight. I had a wonderful day watching, well, not really watching what I was watching, but I was watching a lot of videos where a lot of people that was working from home had to close down their business. So, and I actually searched in that those keywords to see what other people were dealing with, and it is a tremendous amount of people that have had to close their business down. Today, you know what? I'm trying to think if I should even go into this craft room. I'm sick and tired of going in here. And let me explain to you why I'm sick and tired of going in this room. Because there's no reason why I shouldn't take you in here with me. Okay. Now, I got a delivery today, but I'm keeping this box because I'm going to grow some potatoes in it, and I'm gonna grow some potatoes in it. But anyway, let me tell you something. For the longest time. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna bring the garbage in here. I'm gonna bring the garbage in here, and then there's another garbage bag right here. And this bag here, I'm gonna hopefully, I'll figure it out. You'll know in a minute what my mind is going through, but I'm thinking right now. But I've been going to table events, using the warehouses to do my marketplace, whatever the case may be. But it has hit a terrible thing to where there's really nothing going on. So what I'm gonna do now, I have some cups that I put some whatever on. Beautiful cups, I like them. I used my Cricut for it. These are leaving my house. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fill this bag with stuff that is useful to someone, and I'm going to drop it off at the shelter. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I do have every intention on keeping eBay up. So last night, one of my samples that I get to review is going to be one of those thin 63-inch cabinets, and I'm gonna put that closer to my bedroom where I do my bracelets at, so that I can keep my earrings, my bracelets, and I can put them in the cabinet, organize them, and I'll have a separate space for that. So this stuff here had to come out of my vehicle because I'm cleaning my vehicle. So this stuff here is definitely for me to keep. Now, I listed all of these bins and stuff like that on the marketplace. So I'm gonna put these up here just in case you didn't see what that is. I decorated some bins where people can put stuff in and stuff like that. So I was actually gonna stuff them and put the bag around it and make it a basket. So, but no, I'm not doing that. And I actually had some. Now these, unfortunately, are greeting cards. So what I'm gonna do is, which I'm not gonna do right now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the actual envelope. I'm gonna take the envelope out, put the envelope there, put the card in the garbage, and take the plastic sleeve and put it here. So that's all I'm gonna do. Some of them, the liner is stuck, so I'm gonna keep the envelope and the liner and throw away the card. And I'm gonna do that with mostly this entire bin. Throw the card away, keep the envelope and the liner, and that way, if I decide to make cards in the future, I'll have cards in the future. But I'm gonna finish this bin here, but I'm gonna put it over here so I can take it into my room. I can finish it in my room. Now, this bin here, I have some bags that I'm using to put my Christmas gifts together. So I'm gonna keep these bags. This is Christmas decoration. I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. This is decoration. I'm gonna throw that in the garbage. decoration for light. This is a cup that I decorated. Throw that in the garbage. Oh, you know what? I might decorate for Christmas. I might put a little bit of, this is love and Noel. I might keep that. So this right here with the little bags, I'm going to put them over here so I know where they are. And these are obviously stickers to put on gifts that I didn't even know I had. So I could put some stickers on my Christmas gifts. So I'm going to put that over there. And this is a tote bag. I'm going to put that inside of a bin that I have over here with some other tote bags. And all I have in here now are 2 light bulbs and those Christmas things. This plastic bin is going to go into my bathtub where I'm going to wash it, and my light bulbs are going to go in the pantry. So I got something done, and these are my tote bags that I'm keeping. And they're going to go up there. I was going to make a card or something, a 3D card, but I'm throwing that in the garbage because I'm not going to make a 3D card. I think that's going to the shelter. And these are bowls. Now I could sort out my different beads and all the other stuff, but I'm not ready to keep that, so I'm going to throw that in there. These are some teddy bears. I need these teddy bears to go inside of my bags because I have bags, gift bags made, and I put them on the marketplace already. So I'm going to keep the animals. In here, I have some stocking stuffers. They have greeting cards and lip glosses. And some of them have bookmarks. They're all going to the shelter. Now I have some empty bins that I have been emptying out. I'm going to put them in the bathtub to wash them. This is bookmarks with lip gloss. That's going to the shelter. And I'm going to put all my bins together so I can wash them out. Now, some of this stuff here is listed on the marketplace, so I don't have to worry about that. I have some beautiful little bags for shopping. This is a Christmas card. I'm going to put that to the shelter. And this is a bottle of body wash. I'm going to send that to the shelter. I'm keeping a little teddy bear inside the bags. Greeting card, lip gloss to the shelter. Some scrap metal. So now that I'm keeping my tote bags, I'm going to put them over here on that little shelf. And I got a bag that I'm going to drop off to the shelter. Now these are my bags that I'm using for my gifts. Bin. I got some microfiber cloths. I have these on the marketplace, so I'm going to put these back under here. And here I have some keychains that I made with resin. And I have some, this one says Mom, and I don't want any of them. So I'm going to put it inside of a little makeup bag. And they're so cute. They're so cute. I'm going to dump them all into the makeup bag. Oh, look at this one. This mushroom is so cute. It has the indent and everything in the front. So, and I like this one here. I think it says Dad, but I can't really see. So I'm gonna put this all in this makeup bag. And I'm gonna seal the makeup bag up and put it in the shelter bag. And then they get to have that. I found a box of tote books, journals. I don't actually want all of these journals. I don't really see a need for them, but I don't want to put them in the actual garbage because I can use them for budgeting. So I'm going to put it on this shelf over here. I want this shelf right here empty as best possible because I may be putting flower pots on here and taking down the actual sheet on the window dressing. And since these are gonna go in my living room, I'm gonna put them here for right now. Just to get them out of my way. This is a bag, but of course we need bags. So I'm going to put this over here to be put into my car. All of this goes to the flea market, so I need to put it in my other closet. And these are all Mother's Day cards. So I'm going to throw away the card. Throw away the card. Oh, I wasn't even. I keep the liner. I'm not going to be going around town and trying to figure out, nah, nobody's buying them. And I'm not going to. I'm keeping this card. I love it for myself. So I'm going to keep my liners. Throw away the Mother's Day cards. You wouldn't believe how many Mother's Day cards I was stuck with. That will never happen again. Now these are greeting cards. I don't know. I don't like this light, my light bulb that's in my eye right there. But anyway, these are greeting cards, but I absolutely will not be throwing away these cards. No, these cards. And I actually got rid of 4 full drawers of cards. I just got so frustrated with seeing them, and I tossed them away. But I said, no, I'm not doing that. If I have to list these on eBay, just ask somebody for like $30 and ship them the whole box, whatever I can stuff inside of a box. I'm not throwing these cards away. These cards are beautiful. And I found this whole thing of cards, so I'm gonna leave them. And I'm going to put them up here on my rack. Now this is a gift box with earrings, bookmark, bracelet, lip gloss. I'm just going to take this whole box, throw it in there for the shelter. And this is a whole box. This is a whole package of greeting cards. I'm going to throw away the greeting cards and keep all the envelopes. So I did make some headway right here. Now I have all of these cardboards. These came on some paper. Paper was in it, and I kept them so that I could use it with my big shot. I don't actually want to throw it away because it's actually useful. So I have a box right there. And I have 2 packs of panties that I was going to take to the flea market, but I'm going to throw them in the bag to shelter and be done with it. now that makes me feel a little better. I found some more greeting cards sitting here. And I'm going to do my same thing I was going to do. Throw the card in the garbage, keep all the envelopes. I went through the stage of feeling bad, throwing the cards away, and I went to nursing home and took a whole bunch of cards over there. I took some to another building in town away, left them in front of somebody's door. I did it all, but you know what? I've done enough. So I've done enough chasing. I'm not chasing anymore. If someone wanted the cards, I would have taken a decent offer, you know, that would cover at least my time and some supplies, but it didn't work that way. And I sat down, and all I could do was thank God and start praying and just being grateful. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm getting evicted, which I may end up being evicted, so I don't want to actually have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to get rid of. So, and I hate to say it, these cards are so pretty, but whoever found them in the garbage, they one might still be good. There's no real way to see myself throwing away my envelopes. So I'm not going to do that. And to be honest, if anyone really knew how many cards I have in here, this is a Mother's Day card. Now I have an empty bowl, and I'm going to throw that in the garbage too. Oh, you know what? I could put some of these cards in the shelter. I didn't even realize that. I could throw some of them in the shelter bag, yeah. I'll throw some of them in there. I could throw away the rest. Yeah, throw that in there. And I have another empty bin that I'm going to put in the bathtub to wash out. And then I'm going to see if I can actually combine some of these bins some kind of way to get them out of my way. So now I'm getting a little better, feeling a little better, all right. I actually want the top of this empty, but I don't see it happening right now. I have all of these on the marketplace, and I'm getting views, so I'm going to keep it right here. Right here. These are my empty bins that's going in the bathtub. So that's done. This is a bin of cards, and I'm going to put all of these cards in the shelter bag. But that bag is messed up, so throw that card away. Throw that bag away. Put the rest of the cards in here with the shelter bag. And let them have that. And this is a perfectly good bin. See how much stuff I'm getting done in here? Now, this is a whole box of bracelets. So, since this is already closed, I don't have to open it. I can just put it right here and keep my my thing in case I do a yard sale. So I don't have to do anything with that. Package of paper was already finished. So now I made some progress. I feel so good. This is a bunch of bracelets. I actually listed the bracelets on a marketplace. I think I listed 8 of them for $20 because it's pickup and I'm just trying to get rid of them. So I'm going to put them under here. Now, I love that. I have, oh, this is so cute. I have this dog mom keychain that I made. And I made this pretty keychain. And I like this keychain with the 3D flowers. I have quite a few of them in my hand. So that's going to the shelter again. That's going to the shelter. All of this over here is my Christmas stuff. And I got a sweater dress in this bag here. And I was going to staple it, but I didn't get a chance to. But we don't want to stop cleaning to knock out Christmas gifts. Okay, I got this bag, and I feel like I did something, but I need to transfer this paper to the section over here with all the paper. So, okay, that's getting some done. Now, you might see the windows open, but your girl is hot. Oh. Now this tote bag here, I'm actually tired of knocking around with this. I have quite a few of these. I used a print-on-demand company to make my tote bags. So if you've seen this image before, you saw it because I made a greeting card out of it. And I said I love to cuddle. This bag cost me maybe $26, and I haven't been able to sell it. And I don't actually want to throw it away, but I don't need as many tote bags, shopping bags, and stuff that I have. And I don't want to throw it away, but I don't want to hold it in case of that kind of holding. I don't want to hold it. So I may end up putting a slip of paper in it, asking for a donation, and hand it to a stranger. And if they give me one, they give me one. If they don't, they don't. This is another one that I designed using print on demand. Cold and sweet, and I like this one. I also had a greeting card with this, and I don't use big bags. I actually purchased it as a sample so I could see the quality of goods. If someone had purchased it from me, since I was doing print on demand, I actually never got an order. And even right now, I have a whole bunch of t-shirts done, some towels, some shower curtains. I have yet to get a sale anywhere. I went back into it, and I don't even remember the name of the company now, but I still have the online store. And I went back in and I lowered the prices because I figured out how to lower the profit. I did all of that, and I still cannot get a sale, so I'm not worried about it. This is a beautiful greeting card. I'm going to keep it because I bought some envelopes. Now this is an order that I placed, and I didn't send the bag back. I love Winnie the Pooh, and because I got a Winnie the Pooh right here, I ordered myself a tote bag, but I didn't like the tote bag. Now I don't know what this is. Oh, my bottles I ordered. I knew they were somewhere. So I'm gonna take the bag put it back in the bag, and it's going to the shelter. I'm actually trying to get at least 2 bags out of here to the shelter. But I really can't do much because some of the stuff I need for myself. Now this, I'm going to keep this because I have a whole cabinet that I can put this in. And this is a shelf for my greeting cards. And it's actually brand new. But since I don't have any intentions on selling any more cards, I'm just going to put it in the garbage. So I can get rid of that wasteful thing. I need this this container, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put my little glue bottles in there. I ordered these bottles to put my glue in when I make my greeting cards, but don't look like I'm making greeting cards anymore, so I'm going to keep the bottles anyway. Oh my goodness, here's another tote bag. Here's another tote bag. I'm going to have to figure something out. I wonder if my sister would like one. And I really like this one. This is the one with the white teddy bear, and I used the background that was psychedelic. I like this one. I wish I would have put my name on it now that someone else, I met this lady, she had purchased some bags for me, and she said the next bags I make, she wanted me to put my name on it. So those bags up there have Shay's Creations on it. So I'm gonna figure out. I probably end up giving this to someone I probably give this to some of my mother's church sisters. I have 4 bins of greeting cards, and I'm gonna get rid of as many as I can. I want my shoe boxes empty, and since my liners are still in good condition, I don't want to throw my liners away. Now, if I thought I was going to be doing cards and I was going to need the paper and all that other stuff, but I don't have time for that. This is too much. So I'm going to keep my liners, like I said, right there. And this is such a chore. I sat on my bed and did this. I think it took me about maybe 2 hours. It could have took me more if I would have did more cards, but I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of cards. Oh no. I know somebody I can give this to. I have a Christmas gift for her. So I'm just going to tape the card to her bag. got some pretty liners at this time too. These are so strong. Now this right here is in loving memory, and my mother goes to a lot of funerals, so I'm gonna save this card for my mother. So there I go. I got some envelopes and some liners, and I'm gonna put the liners in one plastic bin, and I'm gonna put them in a closet because you never know. Maybe 5 years from now, things will get better, and I might be able to grind again. But right now, nah, no. I'm gonna finish those cards later. I don't feel like doing that. I think I did enough for right now. I got this mostly cleared off. And this is just scrap paper. This is a whole bunch of envelopes. I got a whole beautiful box over here. This right here is a bin full of ribbon, and I haven't used the ribbon, and it's just sitting here. I have all this ribbon, but I'm not going to deal with that anymore, and I'm going to wash my bin in the tub. These right here are the liners and the envelopes from the cards that I threw away a couple days ago. So I put those in a bin, and I just emptied the rest of the bin out. So I just might as well take this bin here, put them in there for right now. And then underneath this table, I have a shelf that I don't use. I'm going to put it under there because I have zero intentions on seeing it anytime soon. This is a whole bunch of scrap paper. I don't want the paper, but I want my plastic bag. I have a whole bunch of typing paper down here that I use for my printer. But you know what? I want to get 2 bags to the shelter. And I want to get them to the shelter tonight, but I'm feeling a little dizzy. I actually feel so much better. Now this right here is a hanging rack full of baby clothes. I'm going to take all the baby clothes down. I'm going to see if a friend of mine can give me something and take every last one. Or somebody that has a lot of people they know and all the other stuff. These are some pretty sunglasses. I had a whole bunch of false nails, and I bought the glue to go with the nails. And when the nails left, I completely forgot about the glue. pairs of earrings. I got a bin right here on this floor that I really need to go through. And it looks like stamping stuff. And I'm not going to go through it because I'm going to end up throwing the whole bucket in the garbage. I found more greeting cards. Such pretty cards. When you start doing something that you don't want to do, it gets easier. These are cute little birthday cards. I ordered some cards, and I thought that I was gonna be able to use them, and it turned out that they're little cards, and the paper is so hard that it's hard for them to stay closed. But I took some of them and I cut them and I 3D'd them on top of other cards. I have some right here. I'm going to keep them. I'll probably give them to y'all as freebies. There's nothing wrong with them. Now these are the boxes that I put greeting cards in when I was selling them in boxes. Now that I found these, I'm going to fill up some of them with cards, and I'm going to give them to people for Christmas. And it will be my really nice cards, the ones I just finished saying I wasn't going to get rid of. I'm going to put some of them in this here and give them away. So I'm going to put this right here. So I think that's enough for tonight in this room. I do need to have a little bit of nibble, so I feel a lot better about that space over there. It is such a beautiful thing that my garbage is right by my front door. I have a whole thing of coffee. I'll probably take it to my brother. I'm going to leave that there. Ah! I was looking for my peppermint oil and I found it. Ah! I like to put it in my radiators because mice don't like peppermint. So I always put it around. I sprayed this morning in my living room and all that other stuff. That's one of the reasons why I want this room completely empty, because I don't have that old messy stuff up in here. But you don't know what you do when you have all of this, and this stuff gotta go. So now I did that. I have some tote bags, and I put them in bags, and I made greeting cards to go with it, and I put some socks in it, and I can't do nothing with them, so I'm gonna send them to the shelter. I have taken those same bags to every outdoor event this whole year, and it's November now, so there's no reason for me to even take them to another. And the only thing I could possibly do is sit here and throw it in the garbage or put it out in the hallway. So I'm gonna put them in the bag for the shelter. Now, right here, I just found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found 5 shoe boxes of greeting cards. Oh my goodness. 5. And this bin right here is full of greeting cards. I just looked on my shelf. I have a box full of greeting cards that are already in these bins and didn't know they were in there. And guess what? These are in love and memory, so these are random cards. These are season's greetings. So I not only stood on my feet and made a whole bunch of Christmas cards, not knowing I already had a lot of Christmas cards. Oh, freak. And I got a box. When I say a box, I mean a box. I'm trying to empty out my trunk because I want to go to a car wash and I want them to clean the inside, vacuum and everything. But I said I was going to print up some little pieces of paper saying that any donation would be acceptable, and then when I'm driving, just hand out boxes, bags, whatever the case may be. And if someone gives me something, they give me something. But I don't want to absolutely throw away, give away, and all of that, everything I worked hard for, and I'm still paying for because I used a loan to get it. Now, the good thing is I'm under $1,000 on a loan, so I'll be done within 6 months, maybe even less than that to pay off the loan. But the fact remains I used it to hustle and grind to further my home. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to pay this rent because now they're throwing people out of their apartment who have Section 8. This market rent is $2,500. The only thing I could do to get $2,500 guaranteed is lay on a bed and open up all the holes in my body. So right now, since that job is not in my field of choice, I got to figure something out. So I'm going to empty this room to the best of my ability. Best of my ability, because if I end up having to leave, I plan on walking out. The day I get the notice that I got 30 days, I plan on walking out before my 30th day. And I don't want to be walking out with all of my stuff in here, laying out on the street with my name on it. So, there you go. Now, I have some crafting books. I'm going to put them in that closet because I have zero intentions on crafting. I'm not throwing them away just in case I get a phone call to make a card. But since I'm not making any on purpose, I'm going to get rid of it. And before I even get my mind to sitting down at the computer desk to clean up this table, I'm going to put the chair back because that's not a chore I feel like doing right now. That's not a chore I feel like doing right now. I'm waiting for my seeds, and I'm growing potatoes in both those boxes. I've been watching videos all day. So now this is the only bag that's going to the shelter, so I'm going to put it out here. And the good thing is I can drop it to the shelter at any time because the security guard is right at the front desk. I'm so happy I got some space. Yay, got some space. And I'm waiting for someone to take a big piece of furniture out of here so I could move my rowing machine. But right now, I use my rowing machine right here. I sit right on this bad boy and I do my pull-ups. Now I have all of these tote bags in here that I was using at my table event, but I want to keep these bags for when I go to Aldi. So these bags I brought in here just to get them out of my car, but I'm going to put them on the door over here. Because I actually need them. I didn't know I bought 2 bags. I just found another bag, so that's good. And I found some other of my shopping bags, so that's good. I got this candle for my birthday, and I don't like candles. I don't like candles at all. Beautiful candle. I found another keychain, and I really like this keychain too. It's going to go into the shelter bag. these are socks. I got blue socks and black socks. I'm gonna list them on the marketplace. So I'm gonna leave them in here. This is a copy of my ebook I printed so that when people come to here, I can give them a book, or when I'm doing my table event, I can give them a sample of my book. So that's why I have my book right here. And I have another book. I printed off a copy of my book so that I could give people or whatever. So I have my book right here. I got a lot done. Got some tape. And now I feel better. So what I'm gonna do now, in a minute or maybe 3. Oh my goodness! Look what I found. What? Oh man! Look at this right here. Now, I don't know what this looked like. I just saw the bin. I found a bin in a closet that I got rid of a couple days ago. But when I had a sewing machine, I was trying to teach myself how to make tote bags. And oh my goodness, I haven't seen this in so long. This is so pretty. I made this tote bag when I had my sewing machine, and I have the hardest time making straight lines, so I was having, you know what I'm saying, I don't have no way to close it up, but I learned how to put 2 pockets on the bag. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I have my tote bag. Let me see, I never even put it around my shoulder to see if I would be able to carry it. But I could use this if I wanted to keep it for some shopping. I can't deal with a lot of stuff, boys and girls. I might throw this in the I wish I had a way to put my name on this bag. I'm so proud of this bag. Let me see what the other one looked like. Oh, here goes another one. Oh my goodness, look at this bag. And I did the handles a little bit better. Look at that. I did the handles. I love this bag. I was dying. I've always wanted to do tote bags. And this was one of my bags. I got another one in there too. This is so pretty, and I wonder where I got the fabric. Oh, the fabric store is on my corner. So I even put a pocket on here, and you wouldn't believe how bad I want a sewing machine to get back in. But I was trying to learn to make tote bags, and it looked like I made it. So I'm gonna end up keeping these tote bags, and I may try to sell them. Yep, I may try to sell them. Uh-oh, here's another one. Here's another one. Look at that. Wait, did I finish? Okay. This one has like one strap. And it has a flap of color. I don't know what I was doing, if I finished it or not. But I've had this so long that this bag has a smell to it. It has a storage smell. But look at my corners. Oh my goodness, my corners came out nice. Inside the bag, the corner came out nice, but I don't know how to make a bag now. Don't know how to make a bag now. But I'm definitely gonna try to sell them. Yes, I am. I don't know what's in here, but let's see. Let's see what this is. Now, I know where this fabric came from. I don't know what's in this bag. This fabric came from a bed sheet that I had. Whew, this has a smell. It's been in plastic forever. But this was one of my learning bags, and I'm a big fan. I'm a fan. Look at that. My corner came out nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, it got a smell, boys and girls. Woo, it got a smell. This is perfect. I did a great job on this bag. but they're going in the washing machine tonight. They're all going in the washing machine. Now I see this one, and I think I purchased this material from the fabric store. But I can tell you now, I wasn't the best with handles. And, aw, I like it. I wasn't the best with handles, and I don't have a closure of any kind. So, and I was learning how to do a straight line, but obviously I didn't do it the best because it's crooked. But for me to be learning to make my bags, this one smells good, but it's still going in the washing machine. Now I think these are tote bags, but they're bags that you take out of the bag. So I think it's a tote bag. So now I have another empty bin, and I don't have to do any washing to this one. I'm just going to put this one inside here and put it over here. I found these this morning, and these are money books. You know that you keep your savings challenges in. So I had put trust in the Lord with all your heart on here, and I had put some butterflies. I think I'm gonna put maybe $5 in each of them and gift it to someone. Oh, it is hot in my face. I'm sitting here scratching. My sweat is itching my face. And I'm going to tell you something. You may not know this. But throughout all of this stuff that looks like a major cluster of junk, can you see how clean my floor is? One of the things I cannot stand is walking into a room and the floor is covered with junk. Now, like when my friends come here, they say, you organize the room so nice. It doesn't look like that to me. It looks like a whole bunch of junk to me. And that's why I get so angry. But while I'm doing each room in here, this is the room that everything comes in and just sits in. Just about everything in here is hustle and grind. There's no winter clothes in here. All my winter clothes are in the same drawers they're in all year. I don't have to store winter and take out summer. I don't have to do any of that. I have enough clothes for all the storage that I have. Anything excess of that gets out of here. And I've learned that when I bring in 2 pieces of clothing items, two pieces are leaving. So that helps me keep down that type of stuff. I don't own 1 pair of shoes because I don't wear shoes. So, that keeps me down. My sneakers, I've had a long time. I barely wear sneakers. Even yesterday, as cold as it was, I was wearing my socks and my Crocs. Sometimes I don't get too far from the car to where I have to. But it is what it is. Right here, I have a bin full of crafting scraps. I want to take the whole bin and just drop it off at a school somewhere or something like that. But the reason why I can't do that is because if I have to make a card, I need to have access to some of my material. Now, what I actually want to do before the night is over is take down all of these baby clothes. I took every one of these to the flea market, and because someone was selling clothes for $1 and $2, I couldn't sell any of these. So it is what it is. But I do have someone who's coming for more than one of them. I'm going to see what I can get from just getting rid of the whole lot of them. I don't have any access to children. I was going to take one for my doll baby, but I don't want this design on my doll baby. My baby got to be pretty. She's a little girly girl. So with that said, I think we did enough in here. Now, I don't want to touch that shelf right there. Not right now. I want to get some laundry done, put these tote bags in there and everything. Thank you so much for watching me. Oh, an hour! Now, y'all know I didn't know that.